Hi, and welcome to the refresher I promised you back when we had our trainings a few weeks ago. I sure enjoyed spending time with you, learned a lot from you, and a lot of these refreshers are going to be based on what I picked up from you, new information, as well as reviewing older information we've already covered. One of the things that I heard a lot about is this issue of burnout that we talked about. So today is going to be a bit of a refresher specifically on an exercise that can help you realign and refresh yourself and stay focused on the good things you do every day. You might remember the burnout formula. You come into work or you take this job, whether it was 6-8 months ago or 20-30 years ago, with high ideals and a lot of motivation to get the job done, to really help people. You're all about that. That was really obvious that I picked up from you in the trainings. Now, you take from that a depletion in your perception and your capacity, your belief that you can really make a difference. You pull that out of the motivation, you end up with something we call burnout. Now, this burnout can feel like sadness, can feel like fatigue, can just kind of knock you out, be overstressing, overthinking, overworking, but you just don't get things done anymore. It's that sense of the harder I work, the behinder I get. So what we're going to be doing today is focusing on a way to take care of that and bring that energy back to you. Now, here's the exercise, and I believe this exercise really helps you do a couple of things. Think about it as I review it. Two things that I think it helps you do is realign with your voice. You know, the talent and the passion and all of that we talked about. As well as the voice, you take that voice, you combine it in your conversations with difficult callers, and you have your shared vision. Now, this needs refreshing on a regular basis, and this simple exercise is a great way to do that when you think about all the other things we talked about. This is how you do the exercise. If you recall, first, let's see, right after work, maybe before you go home, or at the end of the day, maybe 30 minutes to an hour before bedtime, just take out a pencil and paper, put it in your phone, put it in your computer. 3 accomplishments you made today. Now, those 3 accomplishments are going to help refresh you on the good things you're doing, bringing back to you what you're accomplishing, even though you come out with a hard day. Now, right after you do those 3 accomplishments, think about one desire for the next day. This is not about perfectionism, remember. This is simply about what would I like to do tomorrow. Maybe it's complete a task. Maybe it's initiate a project. Maybe it's just something you'd like to see come to fruition on your behalf or on someone else's behalf. Perhaps a difficult caller who's calling back in, and you want that to be taken care of, or to manage, to resolve the way we talked about it. Now, once you do this, I think it's going to start replenishing your energy. I think it's going to start bringing you back to focus on your ideals, your motivation, what you're there for. And as long as you're realigning with that and coming back to it on a regular basis, I think it's going to start replenishing the energy that burnout tends to pull out of us. I hope that's helpful. Try to make a habit out of it. It's a hard habit to start, but once you get into it and you're enjoying it, I think it's going to be a hard habit to break. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope this is helpful for you. I'd like to get your feedback. So respond to this email, send me an email, give me some requests, some ideas, how you feel this is going. Maybe in a few weeks, drop me a line and see how the habit's going, because I'm going to catch back up with you next month and the month after for about 12 times, and we're going to continue keeping the momentum going. So remember, if you've got ideas, if you've got comments, requests, progress you'd like to talk about, or a lack of progress on some of the things we discussed, let me know. It won't offend me, but I'm also not going to share anything that's confidential. I won't share any feedback by name. I'll just sort of put it in a bundle and bring it back, and we'll talk about it a little bit each month when we get back together, all right? Sure enjoyed this, and I hope this is really helpful for you. We'll see you next month. Bye.